Okay, guys, what's up? My name is Revan34, and I want to tell you about comic books. I get a lot of comic books and stuff, and video games, and I want to tell you about them. So the first one I'm going to tell you about is the new X-Men. It's the new X-Men versus Avengers 7. It was pretty good. Besides, it showed Professor Xavier's willing to stand up, willing to do something about the trouble students that's possibly going awry. But I think it really showed Professor X ready to do something about the situation he found himself in. It really is quite sad. Professor X didn't want to fight his students, but at the same time, he knows he's got to do something. So it just shows basically Professor X being a badass that we all know he is. And while I'm on the subject of Professor X, it shows what more of a badass he is in Avengers 29, which is he just kicks ass. He just comes in there and shows them he's the boss. He actually managed to drop the Avengers and Norman when he was in Phoenix form. That was just badass. That just showed Professor Xavier he was the motherfucker that just wouldn't stop. Okay. Enough. But overall, both of those things get like a 7-ish because, like, I don't know, you always like Professor X, but at the same time, you just don't really want to see him, like, kick ass. Because, you always think of him as that gentle old man, but still, he just kicks ass. Another comic book I would like to talk about was X-Force 29. It was a little slow. I'm gonna just say that it was a lot slower than I would want it to be, but that's because I don't know. It just felt like it was a little bit more character development to see like the consequences of what the X-Force are doing. When heroes kill, we don't really understand when they do it. Killing is like, it's a violent business. It's nasty. It's gritty. But when Logan does it, it just gets all fucked up. And like when you see these heroes do it, we all think it's cool. Oh my god, it's so cool that they're finally killing it. That no kill rule is stupid. But I think that no kill rule shows something about the people. You just don't want all the heroes to kill. Then it's gonna lose its meaning. It's gonna lose its purpose. So what the fuck, But when Logan does it and his X-Force does it, it is just like gritty, violent. It's right there. They're doing it for vengeance. It's like, dude, it's right there. But X-Force 29 shows some very, very important character development plots. I'll give it right there. It showed character development. It showed consequences of action. It shows what murder really is. It's nasty. It's wrong. But sometimes it has to be done. And I think all the shots Logan that took over this arc is there, dude. It's just there. Another comic book another book of the X-Force Uncountable I want to talk about was the Kid Apocalypse arc. When you get that deep in killing children, you think you should cross the line, but at the same time, my god, dude, that's still just some gritty shit, though. Killing a Kid Apocalypse, you feel like they just wanna. You just feel like, where is the line when you stop crossing? I know mutants are in a dark period, but when you have to kill a kid, do you just like realize, have you gone too far? And when Wade said come up in the current issue that Wade can sleep, oh my god, you know you've gone too far. But at the same time, Fabric just blowing the kid's head in, and then later cloning him. I think that was a stupid move by Fabric. Why would you clone a Kid Apocalypse that you just killed? You just took the meaning out of what you just did. But I think you never really take the meaning out of killing a kid. But seriously though, cloning the Kid Apocalypse, cloning the motherfucker Apocalypse, and all these signs through the issues that they are pointing to, that this kid is going to fuck up their world, which you will see throughout the series if you ever get it. The signs are right there, and Summon Wolverine, the X-Men, the Haka showed it. It's not looking good for Evan. I really do like his character though, but it's not looking good for him. It really isn't. Through all those signs you're seeing in X-Force on Cable, no, it is not looking good. And another thing I want to talk about is G.I. motherfucking Joe, people. It is just awesome. It is blood-curdlingly violent. It may make you question what your government does if you don't already. But it is G.I. Joe, the adult version. It is just fucking awesome. If you're a G.I. Joe fan like I am, I enjoyed the series when I was a kid, but I love this adult version. My God, it is just flat out awesome. You cannot get any better than that, people. It is just awesome. Awesome. So, if you guys want me to talk about a comic that you haven't seen or that you want to know about, just post comments on this video, and I will talk about them for you. So we can get on the way. Thank you.